Hi, Pluto.
Yes, hi, Pluto.
It's not a dog.
Crystal Tokyo
Good.
in the future.
Get out of here. You're not a planet anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I know. As soon as Pluto was confirmed not to be a planet anymore, did Sailor Pluto just, like, evaporate into nothingness?
No more.
No,
like
there was fan art like immediately of this other
yeah,
Scout
it's
King
like
hero out.
flooded everywhere.
You know, it's kind of funny, and I'm not really sure if it was confirmed not to be a planet anymore before Mass Effect came out, but in the Mass Effect continuity, Pluto is just a block of ice that happened to have formed around the mass relay for the solar system. So it turns out it wasn't a planet, or even a moon.
Sad. Yeah, and then there was also in the websites they also had like a contest, fan contest of make like a dwarf planet, and so people made up their own like Sailor Plutos of the dwarf planet that is, even though those are it's hard to explain.
Like, people make their own Sailor Plutos. It's like, this is my Sailor Pluto.
No, more like they would call it Sailor Dwarf Pluto.
Dwarf.
Oh, what? They just shrink
Yeah.
her several inches then?
No, it's their own version of because she's not a planet and it's a dwarf planet. So like they have dwarf Senshis.
The dwarf.
That's what they're called, Senshis.
Dwarf
They could just say it's magic. Fuck the rules, because like
You'd be surprised. They like
It's
to go
anime
with the
fucking.
planets.
Just whatever.
it's
Where's
like,
Sailor
my own.
Earth then?
you know whatever. What
Does that cost health, the tiara throw?
No, that's your special that you have to charge up.
Oh yeah,
You're
I see
right.
it.
You do have a powerful move that does cost health, which was her little Shoryuken thing move earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty awesome earlier.
And speaking of
Yeah.
moon, like planet names, like who we're fighting is the Black Moon Clan.
The Black Moon Clan?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Same as the Negaverse?
Kinda.
Could
Because that's
be
what it was
worse.
called in the Dick Dub.
Could be worse. Could be called Black Doom.
Black Doom.
But, well, no, I mean, because... I think they might be the same, because the symbol of the Negaverse was a black crescent moon.
Yeah, they're the same people.
They're the same
They're
people.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was probably the dub name, but they were really called the
I
Black
don't know
Moon
why
Clan.
they call it the Negaverse in
Yeah.
Dick Dub.
I said it. I talked about it with Elliot and his friend David one time that I understand your pain now with the word nega.
Well, I know, it's like that. I mean, that's the obvious joke.
But it's like, it's so true. You say one slip up and someone can misinterpret you saying the bad
Yeah,
word.
but that's still not an excuse to not use
Well,
the
you
word.
know,
I
that's-
mean, we still have...
that's a funny thing to say, because like back at around that time, especially kids dubs of anime were afraid to say the word black. Like that's the reason dark magician is dark magician instead of black magician, for example. But if you think about it, substituting for that reason, substituting Black Moon for Negaverse is kind of, on the nose.
Kind of reminds me of
just-
this one time in the original Power Rangers back when it was actually Zack as the Black Ranger. They were talking about the Rangers and they specifically referred to the black ones like, ooh.
I haven't watched Power Rangers
Do
forever.
you just hear that bead of sweat running down your forehead?
Didn't they eventually change the Rangers so that they were less they
Yeah.
took the Asian
Yes.
kid out of the yellow one and the black kid out of the black one.
Oh my god.
That's when Johnny Young Bosch came in,
Oh yeah, for the green Ranger.
the Black Ranger.
No, Johnny Wrongbash was the Black Ranger.
No, I thought he was the Green Ranger.
He was the Green Ranger later.
Oh.
Okay, then we're talking Power Rangers that I don't know anything about. But I know Johnny Young Bosch debuted as the Black Ranger.
Speaking of Rangers, apparently I heard there's going to be a movie coming out.
Yes, the trailer came out like a week ago.
I haven't seen the trailer, but I was a little surprised.
It doesn't look very good, to the surprise of no
I
one.
honestly thought like we were gonna get like a Power Ranger Sailor Moon crossover. I thought that was good.
No, the Power Rangers are too busy hanging out with DC superheroes in order to do anything with the Sailor
Come on,
Scouts.
people.
Oh, come on, that's gonna be awesome.
Why can't you just make a good Power Rangers movie? All you need to do is match the production values of an average episode of Kamen Rider O's, and you'd be golden.
Dude, I just noticed like her shock animation, like shows her skeletal structure, but you
Yeah.
can still see like a cartoonish heart, which means her heart is made of bone marrow.
The hell?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, what?
She's the chosen one.
What?
She is
Well,
the one.
She is, actually. I
She's
know
the
you're joking,
one.
but she is.
Named Sailor Moon.
Moon. And she just face palmed as Ted said that.
I love that. I love
The
that
name is
theme song.
Moonlight.
I know a lot of people don't like the English version.
What, the Sailor Moon?
A lot of
It's
people.
great.
song.
I love
A lot
it.
of people don't like the English version of it, though.
Yeah, well,
And
they're
it's even though it's the
losers.
same melody as the Japanese version, so
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Are you kidding me? People bitched about when what was it? When Crystal was announced and they played the new theme. People were like, "Can we at least get the English or the original theme back?"
Yeah, like it's called like Moonlight something or other. Yeah,
I
that's
forget what it's called.
Moonlight something or other
Moonlight,
is
fuck
the official name confirmed.
Okay, inconsistency. That enemy is not supposed to be there till like later in Sailor Moon S, the goopy one.
Oh, the sneak preview.
Hey, if you want to talk inconsistencies, okay, I don't think Sailor Moon ever actually fights more than one monster at a time.
True. Sorry. Good point.
Yeah, she's not throwing enough shit.
Make my
And
monster
where the hell
grow.
are the other scouts?
Well,
Yeah,
this
really.
game does have 2-player, but that's about it.
She's spending
Oh.
too much time throwing actual punches and kicks, or slaps and kicks, I guess.
I don't remember if the arcade game was 2-player or 4-player.
I can see the 2-player.
I guess it just depends on how big.
Well,
the
even if it's
console
4-player, you're
was.
still not getting all the characters there, so.
Like
This
I,
game,
Yeah. So, no matter what, a scout's getting left
this
out.
game does not look fair at all.
Yeah, it does.
It's not.
I should
Although-
also.
I think it's programmed for 2 players, but they don't bother scaling it down if you go solo.
Yeah, you can
No.
only play like one Senshi. Seems like it. That's what they're called in the original. They're called Senshi, not Scouts.
Yeah.
That said, well, we know them as scouts. I'm going to call them scouts.
Well,
I
you
know him
know,
as
Team
Senshi.
USA.
you know, there's the Sentai, Power Rangers, there's the Senshi, Sailor Scouts. They have different names in America, in the West, in English, because, you know,
Well, then I'm weird.
we don't
The other
have,
Darien.
I don't think we have an exact word
Ow!
for Sentai, do we?
Task Force is the
She
closest we have.
groped you with her boob.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. If you saw the Sailor Moon S when in the final episode with Mr. and Mistress 9, and they're fighting, keeping away all the goop monsters, one is literally biting him in the chest.
You can say boob. It's okay.
No.
We'll rated R.
I'm being accurate. It was like in the mid of the heart chest, like right on their bow. The middle
Yeah.
part of the bow.
Better or worse than the Keijo anime right now.
And the what?
The Keijo anime.
Better or worse?
The one I posted on Twitter and
I'll
Sean
have to
talked
look
about
up.
it. Oh, it's the worst thing ever.
You say that with such glee in your voice.
Because I love seeing people rage about it for no reason. It's like, guys, this is a stupid cartoon. Just
anime is
Don't
not
pay attention to
cartoons,
it.
Ryan. It's Japanese animation. It's a very
that back, you
respected
scum.
art form.
I never understood why people actually get up in arms about that comparison. I know it's mostly about the social differentiation between
it's just a vernacular thing for me
the,
here.
between
so.
the way the Japanese view their cartoons and the way American adults tend to view cartoons as kids stuff.
Yeah, it's if you're watching
Yeah.
cartoons. No, it's not serious. This is I'm watching anime because that means it's totally not for kids and whatever.
I actually read somewhere that apparently I could be wrong, but I read somewhere that sometimes in Japan they actually see our cartoons as anime and they call their own anime cartoons.
Well,
Well, no, anime just means cartoons in Japanese.
yeah.
As far as it's just a word we use to distinguish between American cartoons and Japanese cartoons.
yeah,
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
like,
And you know what? Anime sounds, correct me if I'm wrong,
Animation.
remotely close to animation.
Yeah.
And what's cartoons? Animation. They're the same.
Yeah,
or
really.
well, or comic strips, but that's kind of an archaic meaning at this point. The thing is that that's not even the only thing though, because like, okay, manga is just the Japanese word for a comic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we still feel the need to distinguish the two with different words.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a vernacular thing, so you know which one's which.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's from America, one's from Japan.
Yeah.
You know, that's about it.
Although it's like you guys said with parents, it's not just that. It's like I remember reading somewhere in TV tropes where it's like because like you said, parents think animations are cartoons, and it's like what that this one parent accidentally bought a hentai for her kid.
Yeah, that happened all the time back in the day on VHSs.
Yeah, it's because if it's got a cartoon on it, it's totally acceptable for children's.
But like, don't they keep those in a separate section that you have to go into? And
Actually,
Yeah, but
not
when do parents
not,
care about that?
Not in those days when even the retailers didn't know what they were getting.
oh,
Yeah.
I pity the fool
I
back.
think my child would really like La Blue Girl.
Oh god.
Bible
the
Black.
person who-
Oh, Bible
Yeah.
Black. This sounds like it'd be very
Okay.
educational for Jimmy's
Damn it,
Bible
Ted, you
study.
took my joke. Oh, minus the education, but still.
Lewis is feeling uncomfortable. Let me drop the subject.
Yeah, let's
No,
not talk about Bible
Okay, with
Black
that
any
said-
more than we need to.
Yeah,
because-
please, let's not.
not.
Especially when I've
No.
seen it all.
Okay, well,
That was the worst thing I ever did out of curiosity ever.
What, watch
Why?
it?
oh, you just wanted to hear the delicious English voice acting. That's all. Hey,
I
who
watched the
doesn't?
Japanese. I
No,
watched the
it's
Japanese.
like this
Look up
this
the
goes
dub.
this goes back to like really early YouTube, but there was a point in time where among the ranting community it tended to keep coming up just as an offhand mention. So at some point
For
I
some
just said,
fucking
okay,
reason.
fuck it, I need to know what everyone is talking about.
Yeah, Amanda, if you ever
There's dicks everywhere.
if you ever get the time, Amanda, look up some of the English dub because it is fantastic.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
heard
is it?
Daniel's in it.
Rocky, do you bring your lunch? No, bitch. I wanna come now.
He's not exaggerating, by the way.
He's not exaggerating. That's the fucked up.
No, yeah. There's one character who sounds pretty much exactly like Ted voiced her.
And then I'm gonna be laughing for 2 whole minutes again.
Oh my god. All right. Well, that said, did we any have a favorite scout, like a favorite
Sailor Saturn.
Because mine was always it was always Jupiter for me. I always liked Jupiter.
Mars.
I think I confirmed mine was Jupiter during one of our IGN lists.
To be honest, I haven't watched enough Sailor Moon to have one. I think the most
Okay.
Sailor Moon I watched as a kid was one of the movies was on Toonami one night, and I watched like half of it. That was the only Sailor Moon I've ever watched in my entire
Okay,
life.
well then here's how I break it down, Ted. Mercury is the blue one, Jupiter's the green one, Venus is the orange one, Mars is red, Sailor Moon is blue and red, Uranus
Mars
is
is a planet.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up you know what? I'm just gonna look up a list of them and see which one's the hottest.
Well, let's
They're 14. Ted.
let's put it this way, Ted.
Like they're
While you're
14.
watching
Never
the
mind.
show,
That's gross.
let me
they
just
get older. In
They
the,
do get older as the series goes on, but
Yeah.
let
I
me
think-
put it
I
this
think,
way.
sorry.
Let me put it this way. While you're watching the show, you'll never forget which one's which, because they never fucking shut up about it.
Oh my God, Serena or no?
You know what? My
like
favorite
that.
one is Tuxedo Mask. That's my favorite Sailor Scout.
that's Magical Girl.
Well, actually, interesting fact was that if you ever wonder why there's no Sailor Earth, it's because Tuxedo Mask is Sailor Earth in a sense.
He
He's
is.
the protector of Earth.
Wait, they entrusted that douchebag to be protector of Earth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in the past,
'Cause
he was
Goku-
a-
'cause
There's
Goku-
only one Sailor Earth, and that's Captain Planet. All right.
To be fair, Goku turned down the job at the end of Dragon Ball, so they just had to get whoever said yes.
yeah, because in the past, when he was Endyman, he was he king? Or no, he was prince of the Earth realm. That sounds like Mortal Kombat.
It really
That
does.
is Earth. That is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, sorry. Well, he was, prince of the Earth.
Sailor Outworld.
Yeah, and Princess Serenity. Oh, hey, Ruby. Princess Serenity was the princess of the Moon Kingdom. So you had Earth, Moon. There you have it. And then
Is there a Sailor Sun?
no,
No.
This is like burn everything just by looking at it.
no.
Well,
Although
to
people,
be fair, Mars burns everything, so.
though people either made their own Sailor Sun or made a Galactica Sailor Sun.
By the
What-
way, why do
Galact-
people
was it
even
Galactica?
care whether or not Pluto is a planet? The moon's not a planet.
Yeah, there was even a fan art where it said where you see Sailor Pluto crying and Sailor Moon is sitting with her, being like, what was it? It's like, it's okay, I'm not a planet either.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
just means you're more similar to Sailor Moon, and who wants that?
Hey, man, Sailor Moon got better, like, especially in Eternal. Oh my god, that one gave me tears.
Well, I would be disappointed if she didn't, because by then she'd probably have like 5 or 6 seasons beneath her belt. And, well, if
She
you
has
don't know how to
angel
fight by
wings.
then, you should just, turn in your hero card.
Well, I think in the manga, I could be wrong, but I think in the manga she does better. I could be wrong.
It's
I stopped with the anime.
It's
I never
hard to
bothered
tell
reading a
because honestly, usually when I'm trying to decide whether or not to buy a manga, I'll look for scans of it so that I can read a
Yeah.
translation. And Sailor Moon is ridiculously hard to find anything for.
Yep.
Really?
There is an official release now, so
Yeah.
Why is Sailor Moon so rare, though?
they're very protective of their rights.
Ah, okay,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
You
Ow!
want to make sure you're paying for it.
I mean, generally, self-respecting scanslation sites will generally take down their scans as official releases come out. So,
Yeah.
like, there used to be, like, a bajillion Detective Conan scans out there, and as more volumes came out, they just stopped. They just started taking them down. So,
Man, they haven't done that yet with Madoka, thank goodness.
Well, do they
That's
do the? Well, isn't Madoka one of those series that's also really expensive because Aniplex is it?
Yeah, fuck it, fuck Aniplex.
Any what?
Fuck Aniplex.
Aniplex is the company that I believe distributes Madoka. And
They distribute a bunch of different anime, and
Oh, yeah,
basically
Aniplex, I'm
they
sorry.
basically go by Japanese prices.
yeah.
So they overcharge for everything.
Yeah, I think my QB doll was $40. That was cute. What the fuck? Super Saiyan.
You realize you're gonna have to make like 6 variations of that now, right?
Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
2, 3, God,
Dragon Ball's
blue.
doing all fucking colors of the rainbow nowadays.
It just,
Alpha, give me
what
five-
You just need to do it in
Alpha,
radius
Frieza's
so it
escaped.
keeps
Give me
on
five
changing colors.
Saiyans with attitude.
It just needs to keep on changing colors over and over.
You know,
again.
we're now living at a time where Dragon Ball is ripping off of Sonic. That's fucked up.
What?